I'm everywhere comfortable, but I'm still attentive. A young with money will make offended. I ain't flashy, I'm classy, but I ain't stupid either. Never show up to that's hungry and eager. My brother's keeper, I'm loyal, it's all in my...
Coach, playoff fever has come to upstate New York, and there's a look at New Era Field in Orchard Park. Straight ahead, it's a clash to decide the AFC's representative in the Super Bowl, and it'll be a great one between the Denver Broncos and the Buffalo Bills. The winner here goes to the Super Bowl, and we'll know soon enough which team that'll be as we are underway in the AFC title game. This one taken from the 7, fighting him off. And it's a pretty good return here as he'll get it up to the 29-yard line.
Jindal?
No,
V Buffalo sněží.
hovno, paráda. Musíš ho porazit, toho hajzla, vole.
First down, Prescott. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down.
And so much for that great field position to start the game. Now they're way behind the sticks. Can't wait to see what their second down call is going to look like now.
After the sack, it's 2nd and 19, and the road gets a bit tougher from here. Now a carry for the former Michigan State man, Le'Veon Bell. And a short gain there as he'll get it up only to about the 24. Give him 3 on the play, and they're going to be staring at a 3rd and long here. They'll pitch it out to Bell. And he'll fight forward to about the 27-yard line. 3 yards won't be enough here as that'll bring up 4th down. So opening drive, 3 straight runs, unable to pick up the first.
I know the fans want to see first downs, but guess what? The coaches have reasons for what they're doing. Sometimes they've scripted it, and some of these runs, while they haven't been successful now, they may be successful later
Co říkal Jirko, ty zas? Ne, to je paruka.
Dostaneš za uši, Jendo. Jo, to už nikdy nedělej, to dohraje pěkně.
Tak jo. Pičo, 6 gólek jsem dostal 4 úplně stejně, no, tak nevím, vole.
Here's Allen on 1st and 10. Open man right side is Shark. And they'll get him down right around the 11-yard line.
Pičo, a když si nejstojím na tu krátkou tyčku, tak ten čurák ho strčí a dá nízký, no, tak to už byl úplně.
Got to continue to focus on not giving up the big play when he does catch the ball in the secondary.
2nd and 5 after the 5-yard completion on 1st down.
Asgard mě ještě radil, protože stoupnu si k němu, tak si k němu stoupnu a pičo bolečný.
So they jumped on the left side of that line.
And you know when you're at the end spot, you are like in the starting blocks, waiting for the pistol to fire and go, and he jumped a little bit too early.
After the penalty, a fresh set of downs. It's 1st and 10.
Celkově si ta hra dělá přece, ty si myslíš, že to je lepší, ty jo.
From the gun, it's Allen. Sharp's got it left side. And he'll be out of bounds, but able to get it up past the 45. He got 29 yards that time. Well, that didn't take very long. You mentioned you have to keep him under wraps. Avoid the big play is what you said, and here he makes one in the first quarter.
Yeah, you can't let this become a habit. Otherwise, you know what will happen? They'll flat out take over this game.
Tyto bránci, vole. A ty čo? Kdo nebrání?
All right, now look at 56.
On first down, Allen escaping the pressure right. Oh, he's got a man wide open, complete. And he takes this one down almost all the way to the 30. 23 yards on the play.
I know from past experience, before you actually play a game, you visualize what's going to happen. And I don't know anyone who doesn't visualize themselves being in the center of what's going on. That's 3 catches for him here in the early going. He's got to like the way this is started.
Absolutely. 3 catches on any drive is good. Opening drive, that's a tone setter.
Now let's go. 3-19. 3-19. Over.
Allen now on first down. Toward the sideline, and look at that catch. Dragging the toes, and that's going to be a first down. Well done. A really good pickup of 28 yards. Two big plays in succession. Not sure this D knows what hit him, but now they got to get ready. It's first and goal. And they will run it with Michelle. And just a short gain that time as they're able to get him down. Now a stoppage here as we've got a Bill shaken up on the play. We'll check on his status when we return to Orchard Park.
Je to strašný, vole.
It's a quarterback sneak, and he takes it in across the chalk for a Bills touchdown. Josh Allen taking it in, and the Bills have taken the early lead. Well, these guys have won 3 straight ball games, and another good start to this one out to the 6-0 lead.
And I talked with so many different coaches, as have you along the way, and they always talk about winning streaks and the mood of a team and how much easier it is to actually prepare during that time. Guys are sharp, guys are focused, everyone's feeling good, and we're seeing it early in this one.
This one taken from the 7. And not a bad return here. He gets it out to the 25-yard line. And Denver getting set to take the field. They punted last time they had it. What steps, Charles, you think they have to take to make sure they don't do that again?
Well, let's just go to the football 101, the trade expression 101. Win first down. Make 5, 6, 7 yards on first down and make it a 2nd and 3, 2nd and manageable. Keep accumulating first downs that way. Keep moving the football. You don't want to get behind the sticks because then the defense has the advantage.
Let's go. Let's finish now.
Prescott looks to throw on first. Goes underneath for Bell. And he'll get it up to the 33-yard line. They'll give him 8 on the play, and that'll make it 2nd down.
I know most of the time when the ball's in the air, you're thinking wide receiver, tight end, but running backs, they can be a big part of any passing offense nowadays.
Here's a 2nd and 2 now from the 33. On 2nd down, it's Bell. And he'll be limited to a short gain up to about the 34-yard line. 2 yards on the carry there, and it's going to lead him to 3rd down.
One thing to keep in mind, partner, especially in the second half, when you've got a running back of this size, of these dimensions, I can just tell you, attrition does set in for a defense because you're excited about hitting him in the first half. Maybe not so much in the second half, and some of these shorter gains turn into bigger runs later.
Third and short yardage. Prescott. He's got a man. It's Sutton. That's complete. Tally, that is catch number 1 for him in this AFC Championship. It's a first down. I've got to say, I was a little surprised to see him, Charles, come out in the shotgun on third and less than a yard.
Yeah, but the way the NFL is nowadays, we hardly ever see anyone really run for it on short yardage. So they're going to throw the football more times than not. That was a nice, easy rhythm throw right there, and they pick up the first down.
A first down throw for Prescott. And the throw on sideline here is caught, but they'll rule it incomplete. Couldn't keep his feet in. Second down.
Let's face it, you can run the route tree as many times as you want, get in sync, practice it, do all those things. But once you get to game speed, it doesn't always time up quite that well. That one goes incomplete.
So second down, still 10 yards to go. Ball on the 43. On second down, Prescott again. And the Bills are going to get him as he goes down. Great job defensively. I think he was trying to go through his progressions, find someone to get rid of the football. Before he knew it, he was on his back.
So that just brings us right back to what you said in the beginning. A great job defensively. Nowhere to go with the football. That led to the sack.
Uvidíme příští rok, vole. Jsem na ní zvědavej, vole. Zákrok světová ztratí, ne?
On third down, here's Bell. He gets a good chunk of yards there, 8 all told, but they're still looking at a fourth down.
Despite the blitz, they're still able to pick up a nice solid gain. The disadvantage of blitzing often alters the normal spacing and run fits and leaves creases like they were able to exploit right there.
And this is away. It's a high kick, and he got all of it. And that is much too long. That's into the end zone for a touchback. Back onto the field now comes the Bills offense. And coming up on their second drive of the game, had the touchdown last time out. Now they have the football back. Chance to really seize early momentum.
Feels to me like they had a really excellent week of practice. It all came together, but I'll bet you it got galvanized in the locker room in pregame. Somehow I think the head coach, his oratorical skills were on point.
Throwing on first down is Allen. He rifles one that's intercepted. Picked off around the 27, and they will take over at the 29-yard line.
To? Dobře, Jirko. Čále.
Ale teďko na první akci to chtěl hodit zase to debilního čarka, tak jsem tam skočil a jsem na jeho 30.
Dobře, musíš mu dát čočku, vole, on to možná ví, ty nevíš to.
Now a first down carry by Bell. That's a good chunk of yardage. It's going to be canceled out.
And we always talk about hidden yardage in a game. That's going to count as that because now it doesn't go on the books, but now they have to make that up again, don't they?
Jsou to pičoviny, ne? Vidím, že máš stejný problém jak já.
Looking middle, and it's incomplete. He was trying to get it to his tight end, David Njoku. And that'll bring up second down.
And that's one he's got to be happy to have back. There wasn't a hole open in the zone.
You have to think on early downs like that first down there, need to be a little bit more careful.
Yeah, fortunately for him, got a couple more downs to play with.
So they'll come up after the incompletion for second down.
Jo.
Throwing, Prescott.
Prescott.
Incomplete. He's maybe lucky it wasn't a fumble as he got hit as he threw it. Tre'Davious White, the LSU man there to knock it away that time.
Vidíme, že ty sportovní hry opravdu zapálili hranic.
The chance of wasting this great starting field position, a real threat. This is 3rd and long. On 3rd down, that's Bell. Now Bell hit. He lost the football. Now this is picked up by the Bills. And the return comes to a halt right at the 44-yard line.
Thank goodness for heaters up here. And thank goodness I don't have to carry the football in this game. It's January. It's cold out there. Trying to clutch the football and absorb the hits, not easily done.
Yeah, we saw a product of the elements right there. Allen and the Bills now with a 1st and 10 at their own 44.
Now let's go. Blue 90. Blue 90. Detroit. Detroit. Gun, gun. Gun, gun.
Here's Allen following the fumble recovery. And he will find Scott on the right side complete. And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. That goes for a gain of 31.
So what's the old expression that quarterbacks like to use when they decide to throw the football? I'm looking for either a touchdown or a check down. And he took the check down on that play, and it worked almost to perfection.
So now then, the big play has him all the way inside the 30 now, 1st and 10.
Gun, gun.
Ty vole. Bills Dolphins, jo. Luboš, že hrát nejde, no. To bude vypadat.
First down, and they're going to throw with Allen. Intercepted. It would have been his 2nd pick of the game. Instead, it'll be 2nd down.
Well, nearly another interception there. That would have been 2 drives in a row with a pick. He's got to start taking care of the ball way better than what we're seeing.
Interestingly, that throw was probably worse than the one he threw the interception on last drive, but fell incomplete. Once again, they'll come up on the 26-yard line, 2nd and 10.
Detroit. Detroit.
Co dělá strašný zářezy, nevím. Co přihra... Mudlu, pak to drží šuru a bude...
Allen again here on 2nd and 10. And too much juice. It'll be out of bounds, incomplete. The intended target was Corey Coleman, and it's 3rd down.
I'm going to need some help with this one. How did he miss him? Wide open in the end zone. He's not hurried. He's not hit. And somehow, incomplete?
Yeah.
What happened?
During film study, that's one where he's just going to shake his head, not be able to believe it.
6 points go by the wayside on that one.
Gun, gun. Gun, gun. Gun, gun. Gun, gun.
Throwing is Allen on 3rd. And that's incomplete.
He's thrown 1 interception already, and that doesn't necessarily mean the rest of the game is going to go like that. But it does seem that he's a little bit off in his approach to this one.
Yeah, it does, and that was a risky throw right there.
Got to be careful about taking care of the ball, making sure you get back within yourself. I mean, those mechanics that they work out all the time, they're there for a reason. Kind of get back to those and maybe tamp it down a little bit.
And there is nothing easy about being a kicker on a day like this.
Yeah, I tell you, not only is the footing tough in the snow, but kicking that ball is like kicking a rock. Very difficult to get any sort of feel on your kicks.
Jako neříkal teď,
So they'll come up 1st and 10 now from the 33. Prescott on first down.
He's
Taken down.
A to
Man, if I'm an offensive coordinator and I see an all-out rush like that, I file it away because I'm going to use their aggressiveness against them as this game goes on. I'm going to hit them with a screen soon.
Sacks, a growing theme in this first half. This is 2nd and long. Prescott to throw it. Hey, right on cue, they set up the screen and complete it. And he'll wind up losing yardage here back at the 21-yard line. Defensively, looks like they were thinking the same thing you were. You mentioned maybe being able to hit him with some screens, but they were ready.
Yeah, it's not just the guys who have the headsets on offense that do the thinking, right? They saw, they understood what they did, and said, you know something, how would you try to play it against us? And they were ready for it.
Need something from deep in the bag of tricks here after 1st and 2nd down went backwards. It's 3rd and very long.
Žluťák. Žluťáku.
Out of the gun. Here's Prescott.
Já jsem měl kouský
Comes
teďka.
out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete.
Didn't have a receiver up and downfield, and as it turned out, couldn't even find his outlet man because of the coverage. It was way too tight. Unable to find anyone open.
He's been a busy man here in this first half as he gets it away. And now out come the Bills. And the last time that they were on the field, a little demoralizing. Missed field goal. You know, always feel like you want to get it in the end zone, but then, oh, well, at least we're going to get 3. Didn't go through the goalpost, though.
It does test the mental processes of a team, though, doesn't it? Because when you miss a field goal, it's amazing how fast they want to turn on the guy kicking the ball. But you need to keep his confidence up because how many times have we seen games where it comes down to the stretch? And guess what?
Take it into the end zone for a Buffalo touchdown. DJ Chark, 51 yards.
To nemá cenu hrát, může vůbec. A když náhodou vyhrával, tak on to stejně vypne.
As a former DB, you might not like to see that, but from a wide receiver's perspective, those are the plays they dream of.
Correct on both counts, all right? Because once he took off, I mean, let's face it, that should have been done in Big Sky Country. Speed limits out there, and off he went.
Výborně, ahoj, Davey.
And Denver getting set to take the field. And on the last go-around, they really couldn't get anything going.
They had to punt from deep inside their own territory, which means you're going to lose the field position battle as a general rule. What they're looking for now is a little more consistency, move the ball at least a few times on offense, get a couple of first downs, and hopefully flip the field.
Yeah, just something to build off of. That's what they're looking for here.
Nemám ty vole,
They'll start out on the ground with Bell. And he's going to be met at the line of scrimmage and taken down. Officially no gain on the play, and it's 2nd down.
Doubling this guy has to be a priority before moving up to the next level because the big fella, he just ate that with a lot, just stuffed it. In fact, before the game, he was talking to us and he's like, hey,
Dej stream, Davey, podívám.
and we said, nah, man, you're just a whole lot of guy.
He is at well over 300 pounds. He's a big man. Prescott down. This is Bell on the dump off. And he'll get to the 29-yard line, brought down there. It's a 4-yard pickup, and that's going to bring up a 3rd down.
Ty vole, Davey, no tak dobré.
From the shotgun, it's Prescott. Takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete.
Not only was the call spot on, how about the execution of that defense right there? Zone was absolutely locked up tight, He was trying to force it in there on third down.
But if there's a time to force it, he felt like he needed to make a play, right?
Yeah, exactly right. Third down, you got to try and find something. There's nothing available there for him.
The Bills offense coming out, ready to take over. Allen and the Bills now with a 1st and 10 at their own 28-yard line.
Detroit! Detroit!
Boston Scott, his first carry. And he'll get about 4 across the 30 to the 32.
I call that play a success. A nice inside run sets up a very manageable second down. A very solid gain on that play.
They don't need to run another play here before the 2-minute warning. Let's see if they do it anyway.
Gun, gun!
Ajde,
Now let's go! 319!
na formu.
319!
Asi ne.
Jak to?
Já jsem to dneska nehrál.
Já jsem to
On
asi hrál.
second down,
Asi
here's
to ještě
Allen.
nevím.
He'll buy some time right.
A co ten stream
Taky
byl?
ale
And he is
máš to ve skupině.
out of bounds, but not before taking it
skupině
down
to je?
inside the
Jo,
30.
jo.
Officially a minute 54 to go
Byla
in
nádhera,
this
že?
first half.
Ty vole.
With more of the AFC Championship game after this.
Srdíčko.
So now then, the big play has him all the way inside the 30 now, 1st and 10.
Hurry up, here we go! Blue 90! Blue 90! Gun, gun! Gun, gun! Gun, gun! Gun, gun!
Throwing on 1st down. Allen throwing the out route incomplete. That's Coleman. And he'll go out of bounds inside the 15-yard line. Back-to-back nice gains. That one for 14 yards and another first.
Jo, ale mohl by to taky vlastně hrát, tam tam chci, kurva. Takže má každý to stejný. Určitě. Já jsem se dostal vlastně 9 minut až k tomu.
DJ Chark with his second touchdown here in this first half. And the Bills will add on to their lead. Now he's having a nice little first half for your partner.
And it's a first half that leaves us anticipating what can still come. I mean, 2 touchdowns already here through the second quarter. There could be plenty more before this game is over.
The point after, no gimme in the snow, but it's up and good. And that pushes the lead up to an even 20.
Ty vole.
And this will be a touchback as that sails over the end line. Now the Broncos offense, they get set to head back onto the field. These guys had to punt their last possession, and that's become too familiar of a refrain. Too many of these drives just wound up going nowhere.
But you know how in baseball, when the pitcher gets a base hit and he's on base, they bring his jacket out to him to keep him warm? A lot of times the punter goes to the sideline, puts on sweatpants or a wrap over his leg to keep it warm. He might need a massage from the trainer right now from all the work he's getting.
They'll start the drive with a carry by Bell. And he's taken down, but able to slip across the 35.
Na druhou tyčku jsem střílel, jak to, že je možný, že vystřelí tam.
13 yards picking up the first. Now they got to get to the line quickly. And they'll keep it on the ground with Bell. Oh, the spin. And he'll be brought down just shy of the 45. It's a 7-yard carry to set them up with a 2nd and 3.
Well, no matter how they phrase it, staying on schedule, staying ahead of the sticks, whatever you want to call it, 7 yards on first down, that fits the bill.
To je hovno.
A 2nd down throw for Prescott. Throw left side, caught by the tight end Njoku. And he'll get it out a couple yards shy of midfield at the 48. He's got his first catch here before halftime, and it goes for a first down. On 1st and 10, Prescott. It's a short one here, complete to the tight end. And he's able to take it across midfield before going out of bounds. 5 yards on the catch there, brings up second down.
Ale já jsem doma.
Second and 5 after the 5-yard completion on first down.
To je buzík. Davey, já myslím, že díru jak kunda, ale.
Já vím, no.
Štěstí, že ti to ten obránce zblokoval, ale.
It's been my observation there's been a nice variety of play calling defensively. You and I often talk about an offense's ability to keep a defense off balance with what they're doing. I think the converse has been true in this game.
Yeah, I think you're right. They seem to have gone off tendency quite a bit, but only the second quarter, a lot of time to change things. The Broncos on third down. They've had their troubles, just 1 for 6. This will be 3rd and 5. To the air again, Prescott. He's going to fire one deep left sideline. And a shot taken on 3rd down, unsuccessful. 4th down now.
Sometimes it's just not your day. Here's another failure right there on 3rd down.
No move to get the offense off the field. They're going on 4th and 5.
No.
46. There we go. Go, get out there. 26.
They'll throw again. Prescott. And he fires one that's intercepted. Tre'Davious White with a pick.
Co to je za vkup, ty vole? Davey, ty vole, ty máš něco s Bělákem, ty vole, Bělák, teda Bělák.
Broncos with their first trip to the red zone thus far.
Sorry, to bylo
Got a
jasné,
1st and 10 at the 17.
Taky 3 dny trvá, než nestřelí.
Prescott yet again. Buying time to his left. And he just throws this one away. Smart decision here this close to the end zone, and it brings up second down.
But one thing that I've liked defensively is that they've shown a lot of different looks here in the first down. They've come after him, they've sacked back. I think that's what you need to do to keep an offense guessing.
Ty vole,
Kept
to
the
piči,
ball
to
on
je
their toes. That's why they
hovno.
haven't had much success on the
Mě to
scoreboard.
nebaví.
A second down throw for Prescott. Flush to his right. Oh, nearly picked. Almost intercepted, but he couldn't hang on, and it's 3rd down.
Appeared to me he was just trying to find an open receiver and got forced out to his right. Had to come off of a guy downfield trying to hit his back. Unable to connect. Should have been an easier throw moving to his right, though.
Yeah, much easier, obviously, for a right-handed quarterback. If he was going to his left, a little bit tougher.
Exactly.
26.
On 3rd down, it's Prescott. Flushed out right.
Ty piče.
Into double coverage, and it's intercepted. Read it well, and it's picked. And his guys have got it back in the closing stages of the first half.
Hustý.
Ty pičo.
Likely time for one final snap as they start out 1st and
Se to
10.
začalo sekat, myslím si.
On 1st down, Scott. And a nice gain there as he'll be taken down just shy of the
Ty
20.
piče, škoda.
So we are halfway home to figuring out who will represent the AFC in the Super Bowl. As we send you down to Orlando, where Jonathan Coachman has our EA Sports halftime report. Coach, one more half to decide who takes home the Lamar Hunt Trophy as we're back underway in this AFC Championship. Here comes Philip Dorsett now to return it. And he'll take this across the 25, couple extra yards, up to the 27-yard line. Out come the Bills now as they'll go on offense first here in this third quarter. They built a good first half lead. Now they have a chance to add on to it.
And what I'm thinking is that the offensive staff spent the entire halftime just working with them on, here's what we think they're going to do to attack us in the second half. Nice first half that we've had, guys, but be prepared for some change-ups. We're going to see them when we kick it off in the second half.
See how they handle any adjustments that might be made defensively. On first down, Allen.
Co ten Mbappé nedá, vole?
Oh, he's going backwards. And that's off the mark, incomplete.
I know old school coaches used to just cringe when their quarterbacks weren't in the pocket throwing the ball. Whenever they were outside of it, you could just see them losing their mind on the sidelines. Nowadays, a lot of them like that. Defenses often get confused when the quarterback escapes. Coverages go haywire. But in this case, he didn't take advantage of it by getting set and making a nice throw.
Yeah, and with that pressure coming, maybe he should have just gotten rid of it.
Detroit!
Ty pičo.
Over! Watching that, Barney!
Allen will try
Ty
again on
pičo.
second down. Eluding the pressure
Bubák
line.
běží, vole.
And it's incomplete.
Oh, I like that right there. Not only was it the right play, throwing it away like that, frankly, I think it was the only play.
Yeah, got outside of the pocket, realized he had nothing,
Já,
just
ty
chucked
čo
it
teď za
free.
mě s tou
Yeah, live to
patičkou
fight
tady,
another down,
vole.
right?
So back-to-back incompletions, and that has him staring at a 3rd and 10.
Detroit! All right, now, lucky 56! Gun!
Here's Allen. The open man is Shark. It's complete. And he's got this almost to the 40 before going out. That'll put him up over 160 yards receiving now
piča.
for the game. They
Co to
can't
bylo,
seem to
baby, vole?
stop it.
To bylo?
To kdyby strefil tu střelu házovanou. Ne, ty jsi tam měl červenou střelu, ale
A
říkám,
co to je?
že
Co to je červená střela? Co to je? Jo, to je celou dobu to... Nikdy to tam není, vole, nikdy. To je blbost, vole. Bych čekal do nějakého debila, vole, z české ligy, ale ne od Verati, vole.
Escaping the pressure right. Now he's going to throw deep right side. So they took a shot on first down, but couldn't connect.
I remember Philip Dorsett coming out of the University of Miami, ready to hit the league. All we talked about was speed. Just throw it to him, and you've got a great chance at a completion, but not that time.
Not that time. They tried a deep downfield with his speed, but incomplete.
Ty pičo, ty.
Back to the air on second down. It's Allen. Flush. And a big loss here as he's taken down. Von Miller in there to get him for what will be a loss of 13 yards.
Ty pičo, pěkně.
On 3rd and long, it's Allen. Flushed out right. Now he'll let it go deep right. And got his man complete. And he'll be out of bounds just shy of the 40. And a big 32-yard play on 3rd.
In our pregame meeting, all they talked about was keeping him hemmed in and wanting him to make his throws from the pocket because they knew he was pretty dangerous if he got outside, and he just showed it right there. Pretty good arm, too.
Allen now on first down. Going for the deep ball. That's going to be caught. And he is into the end zone for a Buffalo touchdown. as his guys are in for 6, and the Bills will extend their lead. Well, they've been part of the cream of the crop in the AFC all season. It's becoming more
Ne, to byla náhoda, to bylo,
they're going to get a
počkej,
shot
Davey, to byla
to
halus.
play for that
To byla
Super Bowl
náhoda.
title.
Já jsem myslel, že to jsi nahrál jako
Ne, já jsem nahrával Cavanimu a toto byla halus.
And they are really laser focused on
No,
being that
pěkný,
team to
no.
represent in the Super Bowl.
They have been dominant in this one. And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. So now a look at the Broncos as they head back out there for their first possession of the second half. They trail offense first time to touch the ball in quarter 3, and we'll see what they can do.
And I can't wait to see what they have planned, because some teams script to start a half. Other teams just go, okay, these are the sequence of plays we want to run. These things worked well for us. And sometimes they throw in that big chunk play right away.
Shocker.
Try and get after them early and try and create a big play to give themselves some momentum.
See what they have up their sleeve. Maybe a good spot to take a shot. Here's 2nd and a yard from the 34.
There we go. Wide eight.
2nd down, Prescott.
On se zastaví, vole, Messi, piče, to je kokot.
And he went nowhere. Well, he went backwards, back to the 33. It'll go as a loss of a yard, and it'll set up 3rd down. And never good on a pass completion there to go the wrong way. Lost yardage.
No, for some reason it seems to work better when you throw it downfield or you move the ball downfield running it that way, doesn't it? But in this case, if you're the defensive guys, you're energized, executed well, and you caused a lost yardage play. That's going to feel good and look great in film.
It's a gain of just a couple there, but it's enough to get them the first.
Tedy tak tohle mě mrzí, vyhrát takovou hovnem. Ne, hovnem, to byla halus prostě. Tak jako sorry, když bych dal hezky, bych dal normální gol, tak bych dal velký.
To byla dobrá,
Jako jo, to zas můžeme, ale jako David, to je první gol, co padl v zápase, jo, na společně za svou kariéru.
We just saw a great example of what we talked about with his coach prior to the game. He's definitely one of the better linebackers at reading a play and flowing to make the stop before it turns into something big.
Ještě nemáčku? David, dej mě 2 minutky, já jdu zkontat Karolínku a dáme odvetu, jo?
No jo.
Prescott now on 2nd down. And he hits his target, Deshaun Hamilton. And they're going to have this across midfield and inside the 45. A good pickup there of 22. And in this weather, I know you weren't a quarterback, you were on the defensive side of things, but how hard is it to throw that football?
It can't be easy because you never know how the moisture is going to affect things, and each quarterback handles it differently. Some of them are a little bit better than others. Depends whether they're wearing a glove, not wearing a glove. How cold is it? You know, all those things go into it. But it goes to everything else. Keeping your footing when you're running routes. Supposedly you have the advantage as a receiver because you know where you're going, but that's not easy as well. Finally, just locating the ball when it finally comes through the snow. Kids love it. Kids love snow. Players, not so much at times.
Goes underneath for Bell. And the stop here will come at the 38-yard line. Call it a gain of 3, and they're going to have a 3rd down. Well, this is how you shake the thoughts of that interception on the last drive. You come out and start this one 4 for 4.
And watching him throw it around with that type of confidence reminds me of a guy I played with way back when who told me, I don't care if I throw 10 interceptions in a row. I'm going to stay confident, keep flinging it. I just figured there's something wrong with the football.
Prescott. Ball had his hands on it, couldn't bring it in. Pretty symptomatic of how this game's been going.
Now, he's been a busy man out of the backfield. They've looked his way quite a bit so far in this game.
Nice job there defensively, though, adjusting, because a couple of his earlier catches, he was wide open. Not that time.
You mentioned the key word, adjustment. A better cover man on him now in space.
Gun. There we go. Wide eight.
Prescott to throw on fourth. And they take him down. The Bills get to it. The Broncos unable to convert here on fourth. And the Bills are going to get the football back. Well, they were looking for a clutch play there on fourth, unable to come up with it.
How about that defense, though, huh? How about that D?
Momentum swing.
And, you know, I remember playing how much fourth downs were emphasized. You know, because, as you said, it's a momentum play. It's also a big test for you. You know, if people are going to go for it on fourth down, they believe you're not up to the challenge. You want to show them differently.
Oh, there's that man again. It's complete.
Co to za akci ty
Ale ne, hodně fešky dáme, ty vole. Jsi doma, myslel zvyklý, vole.
Now up over 350 in this game. Pretty nice performance.
Definitely that, which usually means you're putting a lot of pressure on guys trying to cover. If you're a defensive back and they put over 250 yards on you, you've had a long day. The key to everything, if you're doing it without throwing interceptions or turning the ball over.
Here's Allen on 1st and 10. And that is caught. Touchdown, Buffalo. DJ Chark saving his best for the playoffs with his 3rd touchdown of the game. And the Bills head on.
And this is obviously quite a performance. And most of the time when we talk about someone putting a team on their back, I think we're talking about a guy who runs the football. In this case, it's a guy out wide catching it, and he's done exactly that. Truly leading his team right now towards victory.
3 touchdown catches. He's been the headliner. Now this Broncos offensive unit ready to head back out onto the field. And last time this unit was out here, costly turnover, and then that turned into 6 points. They've got to make amends.
And how many times have we sat in meetings with coaches and they use the term complementary football? Offense take care of the defense, defense take care of the offense. That didn't happen on the last possession. This is a chance for them to pick themselves back up and help their team.
Yeah, we'll see if they can recoup and recover.
They tried a quick hitter inside, but that one was swallowed up because what they're hoping, those big defensive linemen will take the bait and move laterally and open up a crease that they can run through. Didn't happen on that play.
The last play got just a yard. Here's 2nd and 9 from the 26.
Hey. Here we go. 180. Here we go. 47. 26.
Again, it's Bell. Bell sheds him off. And he goes out of bounds just shy of the 45. 18 big yards on that one, and a Denver first.
It's funny, partner. Le'Veon Bell, when he came out of Michigan State, when I go back and look at my analysis of him and what my grades were for him, thought he was a big-time player, great potential, but I didn't know we were going to get this player. I was used to a big, solid, thick running back, but now I've got a full package that can do everything, as we just saw there, including breaking tackles.
But at the time, 2nd-round pick in 2013, some people probably wish they had taken him in the first.
neskákal semeno?
0-0 furt, ale jako já jsem neměl balon. Ten byl jednou v útoku. 20. minutu.
Hey, 47. 26.
Pičo, to si děláš kozily, vole.
Yes.
And he'll only get a yard, maybe 2 up to the 46.
Well, he's looking for some running room, and there wasn't a whole lot of it there on that play. I think he was lucky to get a couple of yards out of it, because those defenders, they were rallying to the football
Byl
pretty
hrozný
quickly.
zámek, ty vole.
Here we go. 180. 26.
They'll try to throw now. Prescott. Sutton reeling it in on the left side. And he gets this to the other side of midfield across the 45 before going out. 2nd catch of this AFC title game, but he's got a 1st down. Hard to believe his 1st catch of the game defensively. They bottled him up. That's why they're well on their way to victory.
Put your best cover guy on him and then change the coverages behind him throughout the game. Brackets, double, zone, man, you name it. Make sure he gets a lot of angles.
A 1st down throw for Prescott. He's going to rifle one deep left side. So they took a shot on 1st down but couldn't connect. Another wayward pass. You know, things started out poorly in this game, and to be frank, they just really haven't gotten much better.
And all that does is embolden the secondary. They feel good about what's going on, and they just play better and better.
So now 2nd and 10 after the incompletion on 1st down.
Here we go.
Yes. Yes. Teď mám radost, protože jsem to takhle chtěl.
From the shotgun, it's Prescott. Sideline throw, it's complete. And a nice job there of keeping the toes inbounds. 6 yards is the pickup, and that'll lead to a 3rd down.
If you're running out route, it's likely you're going to end up near the sideline. And what did we just see there?
Toe tap.
You got it. The benefits of practice. Toe tapping, foot dragging, picking it up, and making sure it was a catch.
The Broncos on 3rd down. Just a 20% success rate at 2 of 10. This is 3rd and 4.
Teď jsem zase měl štěstí já. Ne, to je hovno.
The give is to Bell. And he works it past the 30, almost to the 25. A Bronco 1st down there, 12 yards on the play.
Well, partner, I know this type of running back. I mean, this size, this intensity.
David, ty pičo, nebudeš takhle střílet, ti říkám.
I just tell you from experience, the first few quarters, oh, you're eager, you come running up there, I'm going to tackle this guy. By the 4th quarter, you're coming up and thinking about it.
And D-line wearing down 4th quarter. Yeah, that's not a guy they want to see consistently. Now, after the run by Bell, here's another 1st and 10.
Here we go. Wide in. Check. 3 down.
Right back to him on 1st down. And he's going to take this down to about the 17. A nice run there, 9 yards, and it'll be 2nd down.
And when you get good yardage like that on 1st down, it really does a whole lot of good for your entire offense. But I love the way he's finishing those runs. At the end of things, he's making sure he gets just a little bit extra.
Here we go. Wide in. Sweat. Hey.
Out of the gun, here's Prescott. This is caught, and he'll be taken down at the 2-yard line. Tally, that is catch number 1 for him in this AFC Championship. It's a 1st down.
Jdeme 2 na 1, on se zastaví, vole. Nebude kurva ten Argentinec střílet.
They'll try and run it in with Bell. Take it in for a Bronco touchdown.
Proč ten kokot se zastaví? On mě nahraje a zastaví se. Proč to dělá?
From 2 yards out, and the Broncos cut into that lead. So they will get on the scoreboard here. Give them credit for that. Too little, too late, but no 0. Oh, you're going slow clap on me.
Not very nice, is it?
No, but they haven't been very nice on offense. It's been a struggle. Extra point was hooking, but he does make it through. And that will shave 1 more off this lead.
To je hrozný, 6-1. Proč já hraju nějakou defenzivní tým, vole? No tak se pak můžeme tady hodit, vole.
And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback. The Bills offense now, they get set to head back onto the field. We've got a lopsided game here. I don't know, Charles, what does the handbook say that we discuss when we've got a game like this in the 4th quarter?
Hold on a second. Let me thumb to the proper page on that. Know what it says?
What?
Let's discuss how we got here. This is a dominant performance, where they took control of this game, how they've managed to keep control of this game, and then we go ahead and think about how we're going to leave here and get to the airport. In a lopsided blowout, the roads are usually open.
Give him a couple on the carry there, 2nd and 8.
Vidíte, by se to
And when
neseká.
do they start thinking about burning these timeouts? They've got all 3 still defensively.
To me, you have to start right
Jakože
now.
trošku
Here's
se
the
to
time,
kousne a
and
pak
that
v
means
pohodě.
you got to stop them on defense, not give up the yardage. Use your timeouts in order to get the ball back and try and score yourself. But now is the time to start using those timeouts.
And keep in mind, it'll also stop the clock at the 2-minute warning.
Nemůžeš ho tak nechat.
And he will find Scott
Si
on the
piču
right
přeblikne
side
na
to
jiného
play.
hráče.
And they're going to have this way down deep in Denver territory. A big play here for Buffalo. 55 yards. And looking to put this game on ice in the 4th quarter, but still not afraid to throw it as they show there.
You want to play the game with confidence, and they have a guy who's in control right now. Their trigger guy, throwing it, they feel just as confident with him doing that as they would if they tried to run the ball and run the clock out.
All right, here we go. 3-19! 3-19!
Prosím vás, co to je, ta červená, to je nějaká ta střela, jak vy říkáte, co to jako je? Tak je možný, že jsem se s tím skoro vůbec nesetkal v té hře. Ne, dej do piči, nepři to tak.
Often you talk about the 3 phases of the game: defense, offense, special teams. It's been a clean sweep in this one, hasn't it?
It certainly has. They've been pretty dominant throughout this game. And privately, the head coach will add a 4th phase. That's the coaching. And he'll tell the ownership that as he tries to negotiate a new contract off of this win.
They are looking strong here in the 4th quarter.
True
This one taken from
switch.
the 7. And nice work on the return as they'll start their drive just past the 30-yard line. Time for a break. Back to wrap up the AFC Championship game after this. Line of scrimmage, the 31 now on 1st and 10.
We got 3!
Now Bell. And he'll be tackled at about the 35.
Oh, that's one to warm the hearts of all those old school football players, isn't it? Tough, hard, gritty run, got behind his pads, bowled over a few people. Look at that one, right up the gut.
Saw it through 3 quarters, no reason to lighten up now.
To je strašný, co se tady děje, to je dobrá půlka. A na obě strany, jo.
Then we're going to 53. 26!
They'll go again with Bell. Oh, and now he plays it over. It'll only be a gain of a yard, and it sets up a 3rd down and 4 now.
So many times we look at a short run and we praise the offense for trying to set the tempo and establish things, but the defensive guys, hey, they just won the battle there. It wasn't a big run given up. They don't always have to absorb the body blows. Sometimes they dish them out themselves.
Here we go. 1-8!
Já piču, to se nedá rád, Davey.
58 Mike, 58 Mike. 26!
On 3rd down, that's Bell. Bell a 1st down and then some. And he's going to get this into enemy territory at the 45. Solid gain of 18 yards and a Denver 1st down.
Man, these guys may not win this ball game, but you certainly can't fault the effort of this man here today. He's been a real thorn in their sides all afternoon. And that last carry puts him over the 100-yard mark.
Prostě, vole,
Here we go. 1-8!
tak kazit tu hru.
46,
Ale to je halus. Sorry, no.
26!
Prescott looks to throw on 1st.
Jako mě si těch od takové 68. jsem to jako sekal víc a víc.
Mě taky. Dokonce, já nevím, jestli to je stream, nevím.
25. Chewing up big yardage. Another nice gain there. This one goes for 20.
Looked like the defense put pretty good pressure on him, but he's able to flush out to his right to try and evade people. On the run, had to get on his horse. Still accurately throws a nice pass for a 1st down.
Here's Prescott. This is Bell on the dump off. And down inside the 15, shy of the 10. Back-to-back nice gains. That one for 14 yards and another 1st. He's already proven to be a factor in the running game on this drive. Now he gets involved in the passing game.
I think what we're seeing here is the modern version of workhorse in the NFL. And
he will go down outside of the pocket for a sack. Tried to get away, but could not. Now before the second down play, we'll get whistles and a timeout, as they'll stop it with 17 seconds to go in the game. Coming up now on a 2nd and 15 following that sack.
Ty pičo. Ty vole. Já takový třeba 5 gólů za celou sezónu.
And he'll take this into the end zone. Now hold on here. We do have a flag down. So let's see what this is about. They'll come up now on a 2nd and long after the hold.
Here we go. Wide. There we go. Going to 53. 26.
After the penalty, it's Bell.